Welcome everybody back to GoSycamores.com. Of course, it was a big day yesterday for the Indiana State baseball program, the MLB draft concluding and seeing one of our own get selected. It's always a special time this time of year, seeing many Sycamores and multiple Sycamores go to the MLB draft. This year it was just one, but it was a good one. Ethan Larrison going in the 16th round to the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're lucky to be joined by Larry himself. Larry, it's always great to catch up with you, my friend. I asked with you before we actually hit record, how has the whirlwind been now being a draftee and finally getting drafted? For you, put in the words what that accomplishment means when you finally got that call.
For me, it's a dream come true, honestly. I mean, people grow up playing baseball and they dream about this chance and opportunity to play at the highest level. And for me, just these last day has been crazy. I still don't think I've wrapped my head around it fully. Every few hours or so, I find it hitting me a little bit more, and now I'm getting prepared to go fly down tomorrow morning. So it's been crazy. It's insane. I can't even put it into words.
You tried to. I saw your tweet. You said, this is something I've been dreaming about for a long time, but you've also been working at it for a long time.
Yeah.
You just haven't sat on your rear end and dreamed about it. When was the moment for you, whether it was your time at Indiana State? I know you were able to spend time in Cape Cod, and it seemed like multiple of your Hyannis teammates as well got drafted over the past couple of days as well. But when was the moment for you that you really felt that, hey, I'm at the D1 level, I'm accomplishing, this is one of my dreams, but I think I can actually go and do this professionally and be a draft pick?
I think for me, having a decent junior year and being able to go to the Cape, I think, was when it really kind of set in that this is something that I can achieve and something that isn't too far out of grasp for me. I know being surrounded by those coaches down in the Cape and great players pushed me and made me want to be so much better. And I think that carried into this last year, and I think that helped expose me a little bit to some people that I'm thankful for. That summer's been great to me, and I don't think I'd be where I'm at right now without taking that long trip and spending the summer out there and just learning so much and enjoying the time and taking strides to make myself better.
I think one of my favorite clips, Larry, that I got of you this past year was on your senior day, and it's with your family, and you're walking up to Coach Hannis, and Coach Hannis said to you, "Not too bad for a walk-on."
Yeah.
When you think of coming to Indiana State as a walk-on, where you didn't necessarily have every college coach knocking at your door and saying, "Hey, come play for us," and I even tweeted out too, saying from walk-on to draft pick, what an incredible story. How did that story transpire for you, and who do you really credit? Whether it's people at Indiana State throughout your life back at Shelbyville helping you get to this point that allowed you to go from a walk-on to mold and to form into now a guy that's going to be drafted and going to be able to play in the professional ranks and start in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization?
I'd have to say just, my friends, family, and coaches that I've had pushing me to work hard and to get better and better. And like you said, I didn't have everybody knocking down my door. I mean, I had probably like 5 or 6 junior colleges and maybe 1 or 2 other D1 schools. So it was a late decision for me to go to Indiana State. I was probably about 2 weeks maybe before my high school senior year started. But no, once I got to Indiana State, Coach Hannis and Coach Teague and Coach Smiley, I mean, they just pushed me, and I can't be more thankful for that. There were times where my freshman year, I had a rough year, and there were times where I was down on myself. My parents were always right beside me and picked me up, and coaches always believed in me. So for me, I mean, going into it, not getting a scholarship or whatever, that's fine with me because I'm the type of person that needs an opportunity, and I'm going to give whatever I have in that situation, in that moment, throughout however long it lasts, and just see how far I can go with it, honestly.
Larry, you were one of 3 seniors this past year, so a very small senior class, which means there's a lot of guys that are coming back that are going to continue to play next year for Indiana State. I asked this to Will a year ago, to Jeremy a year ago, when I talked to all those guys when they went through their draft experience. So I'm going to ask it to you too. what would be your biggest piece of advice? And I know you talk to those guys a lot, so you've probably even already told them this. But what would you say to those guys that are going to come back, that are going to have one more year to prove themselves, to try to get themselves in position to be drafted, but maybe even more importantly, to try to make this Indiana State team get back to, I know something you wanted to leave it to, is get back to the NCAA tournament as well?
I'd have to say just invest in yourself, invest in the team. That's something I feel like we do a good job at. But there's also times where we can slip away from that, forget our end goal. But I have confidence in this team that they're going to have next year. I know there's going to be a lot of good players back. And for those guys that are hopeful for the draft, I mean, like, you can't worry about what you can't control. You can't control if anybody's going to pick a team. They can't control if they're going to pick them. So work on what you can control, and just work hard. Obviously, like that's the biggest thing. Is you can't get to that next level by slacking and just going through the motions. You know, you kind of have to dig in and know that that's what you want to do, and just go for it. Send everything you have towards that goal, and I mean, it'll show. Your performance will show, and the amount of looks you get, they'll come. And I think that's important to remember, is not to get too caught up in it, because you're still on a team, you're still on a college team that wants to go there. So you've got to be first, but you also have to know that you got to work for yourself too. But that'll also help them. You know what I mean? So it's just, for me, it's the only thing I could say is just to work hard and worry about what you can control, and that's it. And the rest will work itself out.
Well, Larry, I know you kind of hinted at it earlier when I first asked you just how this whirlwind has been. What are the next couple of days like for you? And ultimately, I know you'll probably get, where you're going to be sent and go through that, obviously, in the next couple of weeks. But when do you fly out? What is the next couple of days going to be like for you, and what you'll be transpiring through here?
For me, it's a quick turnaround. So I got a call from them, and they're sending me out tomorrow morning. I'm flying to Chicago, then flying down to Arizona. We have our physicals and stuff like that to go through. So I didn't really get a ton of other information other than that. So I'm pretty much just going to show up with an open mind and go with the flow and kind of go wherever I'm sent.
Well, Larry, I know we wish we could have you back for another year, but we're extremely ecstatic for you, excited for you. I know everybody in the office, when your name popped up and everybody heard that Ethan Larrison got drafted, it really sent everybody into a frenzy. We're all excited for you and happy for you and wish you the best. And thanks for everything you've done, of course, not just for Indiana State, but of course myself as well. And we're going to be following you. We wish you definitely the best with the Diamondbacks, and make sure it's a long-lasting career, buddy.
I will. Thank you very much.
Once again, that was Ethan Larrison. For more on Indiana State baseball, stay right here at GoSycamores.com.